Oh, tell me about Eddie.
Tell you about Eddie. Number one is my nickname with Eddie is Cowgirl. And how we got that? There's a wheelman out here that we both know, and he is very excellent wheelman. Very excellent wheelman. But you talk, if we hear him, I'll get him haunted because I crack up just hearing him talk. He's got the hickest voice you ever can imagine. And he used to ride the Grandma Gert, and it was funny hearing him talk about the Grandma Gert because he said, you know, he'd say,
David, I've been over on the channel there. You heard anybody coming or anything?
no, I was listening to that broadcast too. I think I heard him talking about up there above Wolf Island. We're clear for the ways.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Sheila.
Somebody stubbed their toe back down there, didn't they?
Johnny. You sound like it.
Yeah. Okay, man. No, we're good.
Who was that? No, you know?
No, I just heard them just on broadcast. They said no, you know, I just heard that. I didn't. That's the first I'd heard of it. Maybe to get Eddie and Howard, they'll figure it out.
There you go. Later.
But,
Great, Cap. Got pretty thick toes here. How many bars you got?
what was I talking about?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the Cowgirl came from a guy that we know out here. And Eddie, me and Eddie's first trip together, this old guy, I hadn't talked to him in a while, and Eddie was talking to him, and I hollered him on the radio, and he said, there's that Oklahoma Cowgirl. And it was just like that. And so Eddie, then that's where Eddie just took off with it. So now I'm Oklahoma Cowgirl to Eddie. I'll take grief from that man any day. He is
Have a good
he's an excellent wheelman, and I'm very fortunate to be able to ride a boat with a man like that. Very fortunate.
12.
He kicked a little bit because I've been riding for Dean over here running front watch. The only difference, we're making the same amount of money. I just get the big bed, you know. But the man's been out here. I did it out of respect to him, so he kicked back on the back watch and don't have to worry about making any decisions. You know, he just drives. And but he kicked a little bit because he wanted to be captain, and I just didn't want to give up my bed. So,
Which way you want me?
but as far as on experience level and a knowledge of this river and everything else like that, Eddie's.
Y'all come out of the home and shoot across the bed.
I mean, he's got so much more experience than I do. He knows what he's doing. I trust him. Yeah. I mean, I really do value having Eddie on here with me because Eddie's getting towards the end of his river career. He don't have to work out here. I mean, he don't have to. He enjoys his job. A lot of these guys have done this all their life. There's a part of this job that I love it. I mean, I like what I'm doing. I like driving boats. Eddie does too. He's good at it and he likes it. And you know, he's just tripping. He's just working what he wants. But yeah, Eddie's a cuss. But me and him have rode a couple. This is about our third trip together. We rode, and very fortunate to ride with the man. Very fortunate. We'll give each other grief, especially him giving me grief. But yeah, a wealth of information. He knows his stuff, and I value his opinion and his knowledge. When we made it up through that snarl of Greenville, I mean, I've told people I had the Lord on one shoulder and I had Eddie on the other, and that wasn't no lie. Eddie was my second set of eyes. I was at the sticks. It was on my watch. I mean, either one of us, it didn't matter. One thing about it is, Eddie's not. We don't rely on one of us to do the other one's job, but we also will tag team it down through bad spots. You know, second set of eyes up here watching stuff. You know, pointing out what we've heard. And that's what he did. He, you know, through those sections. And Eddie was telling me, stay on the shore. You know, Cowgirl, you better eat all that shore up you can, or you don't. You know, and that, you know, that barking in my ear keeps me right. And it did. It was some treacherous river, and to have a man like that on it really